From Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Cade Povich. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
All right, first pitch coming up. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
Just getting started here in San Francisco. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To Adames, that's one. And two. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Two down, nobody on. Check
No,
swing.
that's a ball.
He held up. 2 balls, no strikes. McCarthy thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. That's ball four. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Come on, Cade.
No, outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Adames. They take the force out. Out number 3. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Chase Stolander. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one
Ball
misses.
four, inside.
So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
A little bit
Ball
low.
one.
Ball 1. That
Ball
one
2.
misses. That's 5 straight.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Arise on at first, nobody out. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Lee not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Line drive, base hit. Arise around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
That one at triple digits. Two on, 1 out. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside low. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. Ball 3. Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Everybody's going to be safe.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
First and second, 1 out. Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. In the air right field. Makes the grab.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Matt Chapman in the box now. Takes strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the 0-2 stays alive. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. Giants on top 2-0. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Ball. Ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed. Pitch is in for a strike. 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fastball for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Batting sixth, left fielder Jordan Beck.
Ball outside. Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's
Ball.
off the
No,
inside
that's it.
corner. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Doyle aboard here at first with nobody out. So a
Ball
walk
4.
puts runners at first and second.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Brett Sullivan.
Brett Sullivan digging in for the Rockies.
Ball.
First and second, no outs here at the top of the second.
Ball 2.
Two-0. Fastball
Yep.
for a strike. Missed
Ball.
with a changeup, and a count is 3-1. Ezekiel Tovar up next for the Rockies. And that'll
Ball
load
4.
the
Down.
bases.
Take your base.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Fouls away the first offering. And a big swing and a miss.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he
Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
All loaded up. Ryan Ritter digs in now.
too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Strike on the inside corner. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, base is full. Slice to right, base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Curveball over for a called strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. late on that fastball.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman will hit next.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Two on, 2 outs. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Elliot Ramos.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher Patrick Bailey.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Arias, the next to hit. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants 2. Back here in San Francisco, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
No.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense.
And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two away.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Jordan Beck.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Ball. No,
He's
that's a
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball for a strike. Got him swinging. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the last of the third. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
So now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner. Snags it on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That one fouled off. Out to center. Doyle in position. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, designated
And it's
hitter,
Rafael Devers in the box. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And Raffy falls victim to the K. Giants go down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Angel Serpa preparing to come on if needed. Bivens getting loose as well. 0-2 now. This one smoked, could be trouble. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ball 1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Ryan Ritter.
And here is Ryan Ritter.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Strike 1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Late with the swing there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center forward.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Beck under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chapman gets a piece there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Giants down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Angel
Giants,
Serpa
number
on the pitch
61,
here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Rockies, catcher Hunter Goodman.
To third, Chapman. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
There's a strike. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. In the air out to center. Lee on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Colorado, the designated hitter,
Digging in, Mickey Moniak. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Inside, ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And that just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Draws the walk
That's a ball.
there.
Take your
It's not
base.
easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Step off throw to first.
He's in there. He's
Moniak back on a dive. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Moniak off the first with 2 away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Right through there for a strike. First activity in the bullpen for the Rockies. Keegan Thompson up and loosening in the pen. Hill also throwing. The 0-1. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped up. Sullivan settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, 2nd baseman, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
The 1-0. There goes the runner. Hit on the ground to short. And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for 3rd. The throw in, not in time. The tying run stands at 3rd with 1 out. And a fly ball could knock this one off. Inside. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. And they lead it. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Chase Dollander departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Colorado.
Now on the bump, Keegan
number
Thompson.
34.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
One down. And up next for the Giants, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here's your 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. In the air to left center. Doyle on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Francisco. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Keaton
Giants,
Wynn taking
number
over on the mound.
67.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. And he swings through that one.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That's down.
The 1-0. And that
Ball
one just
off the
missed
plate.
off the outside edge. Wynn, in his second season, he features a splitter, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. The 2-1. Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And now it's 3-2. And that's ball four. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first with one gone. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. The Giants holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Lee gets under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Ryan River.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Keaton Wynn is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Spencer
Giants,
Bivens gets the call from the
76.
pen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Hike.
Sullivan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Edouard Julien digs in now. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for Colorado.
Back now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
0,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jaden Hill.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Man at second. Out to short, Tovar. Whips it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Late swing fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball 2.
Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch kicks away. Throw comes into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
This one in the air right field. McCarthy trying to get there, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one almost hit him.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 3. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies 3. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Walker.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit.
Catcher,
The
Hunter
Rockies
Goodman.
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder Jake McCarthy.
Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Up next for Colorado.
First
the
and second,
designated hitter,
no
Mickey
outs.
Moniak.
Mickey Moniak. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. A 3-run homer, and we are all tied up.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Walker will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn
Giants.
things over to the righty, Jose Butto.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Fly ball to right. Nootbaar settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Jordan Beck.
Tied at 6. Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
3-run.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
He was late there. Strike one. Runner edges away at second.
Ball.
On a strike. The pitch. On the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. And they get the out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Too high.
The Rockies with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that drops in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first.
Got it. That's an out.
And that's the inning. Rockies get 3 on this homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park. Set for the last half of the 7th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brennan Bernardino, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Vodnik getting cranked up as well. Strike 2.
Ball 1.
Ground ball right side. Ritter. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Tovar. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jaden Hill gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
Colorado,
pitcher in the game for the
number
Rockies,
38,
Victor Vodnik.
Victor Vodnik.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball.
Ball. No.
Two down, nobody on. And
Ball
that
3.
misses. 3-1 now. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. And the 3-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next.
Ha!
Quick toss to first. Lee back in on a dive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. There's a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. This game remains tied at 6.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Miller.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Leading off for the Rockies, second baseman Ryan Ritter.
Down
Ball,
one
no.
close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Randy Rodriguez, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Ball.
And that skips into dirt. It's a
That's the
leadoff
ball.
walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
So that's a really
Up next
dangerous
for
base runner to
Colorado,
put on
first
first,
baseman,
especially in a tie
Edouard
game.
Julien.
Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
No.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings over the top of that one. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Go ahead run on base. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Rockies with the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top of the 8th.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Colorado, right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one almost got him. Ritter off of first with 2 away. And that's downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Mickey Moniak in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here comes a 3-2. Out towards right center field. Nootbaar on the move to the gap. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Rafael Devers stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
And Devers hits that one down the line, and it's foul. Yo, 1. Pitchers are running out of ideas. He's slugging like every swing comes with a satisfaction guarantee.
Yeah, and if he's not launching it, he's still getting on base. OPS loves that, and so does his agent.
The changeup missing. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Called out on strikes. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Victor Vodnik done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Brennan
Colorado.
Bernardino will take over here.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Giant to hit. Two down, nobody on. Into left center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
For the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Close
No,
one,
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That's the strikeout for Chappie. So the Giants leave one. So we're still tied at 6. Back here in San Francisco, all set to start the 9th in this one. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. This one popped up. Bailey settles under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
That's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fastball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Tied at 6. At the plate, Jordan Beck.
Ha!
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 7-6.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Boog. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Two down, nobody on. Strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Ball.
Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Colorado's out in front, 7-6. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Now pitching for
We're back,
Colorado,
and on the mound is the
44,
closer, Jimmy Hergen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9.
Ball.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Hey.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a 3-1 on the way. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis Arias.
One out man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Luis Arias, known for his late inning heroics. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.